Obviously, it means very, very much to me, winning 2 single Olympic medals, and in total I have 6 medals, I think more than anyone else. But the difference to the medal in 2012, I really believed very strongly that I can win the bronze medal. And when I was in the semi-final and I played Sangjika, I felt that something in my game, in my mental part, was missing in this particular match to win this match. I felt my focus was more on the bronze medal. And the bronze medal match was against Xuan Yuan back then in 2012, and I won that. But I felt my entire preparation that time was with the focus of the bronze, not more. I felt to beat the Chinese back then was, I don't know, maybe mentally I put a barrier there. But in the Tokyo Olympics, there was a lot of time of preparation due to COVID, and I really believed I can win the single gold medal. I prepared myself for that mentally for a very long time. I studied all my opponents, and I really believed that's possible. I was not going there to try to win a medal. I really believed I can win the gold medal. And I think that's the reason why I came at the end 1-2 points short against Malong. It was very, very close, and I think if I would have won that match, I would have definitely it in me to win the final against Fan Zhendong as well, who I won a few times. And after I lost to Malong, I was so sad and mentally broken, and I was really sad. That was really by far the hardest defeat I ever had in my life. And I didn't know, I couldn't even think about how to play the next day. I called my dad, I was like, wow, that was really hard. And I said, tomorrow I just don't have energy in me anymore to fight. I'm just mentally too tired. I say I had the bronze medal 2012, and now win it again is not a big difference, I said this evening, and I'm empty. This is what I told him, and he didn't reply much. And the next day he called me and he said he can totally understand how I feel, but he can promise me that if I will not give my very best in this bronze medal match, that I might not even regret it on that day. But after a week or 2, in a month, and all my life, I will be thinking about that I had an opportunity to win a single Olympic medal and I didn't give my best. And he say I will be disappointed on myself all my life, and he don't wish that for me. So he say, doesn't matter you win or lose, but you really have to give everything you have for this bronze medal. After I barely slept in the night, I felt really, really tired. And then before the match started, I took an ice-cold shower to wake myself up as good as possible, and focused about nothing else than fighting. I had no technical or tactical preparation for that match, just to fight and stay in it point by point. And it was a really, really great match. And then Lin, who is a very close friend of mine, he had 4 match balls in the 6th set, and especially the last match ball, he had a very, very easy ball on his forehand when he got me, and I pushed high, and he opened with a forehand topspin. And I remember this moment, which is a tenth of a second. I thought, that's it. He got me. It's over. He will finish this ball, and it's over. And I'm also relieved. It was such a hard fight, so many matches over such a short time. But then suddenly he missed this ball, and I looked in his eyes and I saw he was deeply shocked about missing that ball. I felt then the referee threw the ball to him, he couldn't catch it. I felt, wow, he's really very much affected from that miss. And then I was like, Dima, this is your now once in a lifetime opportunity to take advantage of that situation with more experience. And from that, after that miss, inside I was 100% convinced I'm gonna win. and then I made it fast to 14-12 and was quickly up 9-3. It was maybe a little help from God also that I lost so close the day before and then I won so close the day after. So that bronze medal in Tokyo was still a very different experience than in London, because I was close to do better also. Timo is one of my oldest friends in table tennis, and it's like a big brother for me in terms when I just entered the national team, when I was 16 and then 17, and from this age, like from after the World Championships in Bremen 2005 until like 2010, for 4 years I traveled very regularly every 1-2 months to his home. He lives close by Frankfurt, and I stayed with him and his family for 1-2 weeks together, and we trained every day together. I was very young. I was quite decent, but I mean, he was Timo Boll, you know, already, of course, at that time, one of the best players in the world, sometimes number 1, sometimes top 5. Somebody so much to learn from, and I really soaked up every practice with him. And after the practice, back to his home, his wife was cooking something for us, and we went running in the forest with his dog, and we really share some long memories. I mean, for now almost 20 years or 17, 18 years, and especially this time between 2006 and 10. I was living a lot in their home, and we spent a lot of time together, and I always enjoy to look back from it. And that's why I think Germany, we won really many medals on many different occasions, because also Timo and I, we have a very trustful relationship, and I think it was nice for him. Maybe before my time, all the pressure was on his shoulders, and when I came, it was both of us who took the responsibility, and I think it was kind of nice for him, and I really learned a lot from him. I'm very thankful for that, and I'm really happy he's still around and still playing on such an incredible level. He's definitely one of a kind player, and I think not only Germany, table tennis in general can be very happy to have such a role model like him. And what's really nice and unique about Timo, you know, sport is a very competitive business. You know, as a single athlete, like table tennis is a single sport, of course you have to look out for yourself to be successful. But when I started to play better and I had really great success, like winning an Olympic medal or became #1 of the world, Timo was one of the first to congratulate. And he really is happy for you. That's also not, of course, in sport and in our business, but he is really happy for you. He tries his personal best, but me as his teammate and his good friend, if you do good results, yeah, he's really happy for you. Even that in that moment, that might have meant that maybe he lost the top spot or something, but that wouldn't bother him. That's really a big character. I mean, first of all, I learned a lot to just be around him and practice from him, see how he behaved in practice, in tournaments, to be so close to him. So that was a lot of learning. Many things Timo do, I feel he do them unintentionally. He do so many things so right, and sometimes he don't know even why he do that, but it just comes naturally. The result is extremely good. I think that's a part of why he is so extremely skilled. We are very different in the playing style. He can learn things in a second, where I need a lot of time to practice it. He's just extremely technically skilled. What I learned a lot from him in this time also was, like, I always try to train very, very much, also right before the tournament. He was like, Dima, we are close to an important tournament. Believe me, today we only practice one time. You need to be mentally fresh, physically fresh for the tournament. And believe me, today we do one session and then we go out a little bit running and that will be good for you. And I trusted him, and I was really fresh and hungry, and it worked well for me. We prepared many big events together, and his calmness sometimes helped me to calm myself down as well. I really love to play table tennis. Right now, I cannot imagine to think of, yeah, let's do something else. Like, I'm also really not tired of playing. I feel really super excited. Always looking up for new goals, like this year coming the World Championships, next year coming the Olympics, playing now for the new team. I had a hard injury last year. It was a really hard time, but now it's 100% again, and in general I think my body was, beside that injury, always good to me. I think it's one of, yeah, maybe strongest things, that my body is really very robust and strong. And yeah, my goal is definitely to play for a long more time. I don't know, play Paris, definitely I will try in Los Angeles. That's from now on, I don't know, 5 more years. That's definitely something I have in mind, and I believe in our times, athletes take very much care about themselves. And I think the career is very much prolonged for that. And that's not only in table tennis. You can see that in so many sports like basketball. You can see guys like LeBron James, who is coming close to his 40s, and he's still one of the best in such a hard sport, in boxing or in tennis. Djokovic now, 36 years old, still dominating. So I feel like we can play really long, and I feel my experience is helping me right now to play really successful in big tournaments. And I don't feel like I was better before that I am now. And also I don't see my level decreasing soon. I really feel excited for the future, and I think I can play on a high level for a longer more time. That's at least my goal. Yeah, it was fun. It was the longest interview I ever had.